Pokémon TCG Live download, and they'll
It'll
have
directly
options for Windows or Mac.
Okay, we're
Stop
live.
live. Now
Yeah.
wait, I'm so confused. How many devices? What all do I have to be logged on? Do I have to watch on YouTube also, or
No,
is
no,
Discord connected?
we can like I've connected the mic from Discord to my streaming thing. So whatever you guys are talking, that also will come on the stream.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, I will. What I'll do is I'll con like whoever is playing will do this. Okay. Uh, what we'll do is whoever is playing, their screen will be shared. They can join in through their laptop and do the screen share stuff. And every time it's one person's turn, so when it's my turn, I'll make a move. I'll tell what I'm gonna do and all that, and then I'll switch to your screen. So they can also know what it is and stuff like that. What we are talking about.
Sure. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, that works.
Yep.
Okay then. We are okay. I'll just put out the live link to all the what do you say groups so that they know.
By the way, I don't think I have any of you on live.
Yeah, that's what. Let's see. I'll just put it out on the groups. So
Sure. One person added me yesterday. Grey
Hello.
Kaiju. Do you know who that is?
that is Savan. Grey Kaiju. Grey Kaiju is Savan.
Wait, you guys can hear me and ignoring or what?
No. Sorry, Nikhil, your voice is really delayed.
Plus, it's low on the YouTube.
It's low, is it? I'll increase the volume from this thing. Okay. Is it better now? I've increased the volume.
Wait, you guys can hear me and ignore what?
No. Nikhil.
Okay. Are we ready to start then?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. Let me see. General here. Okay. That's better. Okay, let's start then. Okay. Devansh, you want to take over or?
Sure, yeah. Shall we start? Do you want to start playing or shall we like
Okay,
chat
what
a bit?
we'll
What you
do
wanna
is we'll just select a deck and then go through with it. I'll just choose Cynthia's Garchomp. It's one easy deck to explain, and it has some of the mechanics, like finding the cards and all through abilities. So we can highlight that.
Sure.
Okay. Wait, I don't.
Do you want to
think
play against something specifically or should I just pick something?
anything. I need to add you. What's your name?
It's the same as my Discord. It's just Devansh K22.
Yeah, I'm back, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, I've sent you a friend request.
Yep, got it.
Okay. Okay, you tell me which deck you'll be using. So you just do start screen sharing first, then I'll start showing it on.
Oh yeah, sure. Give me a second. Okay.
Okay, so for all of you here, Devansh has played quite a few tournaments, so he's the most experienced out of all of us. So he's going with Festival lead. Okay, he's going with the Festival deck. One sec, let me just show.
No, I haven't selected yet. What should I do? You have any preference? Should I just select something?
Go for it. Like you can choose whichever deck you would want to.
Okay, let's try. I'm really enjoying Festival lead. Let's try that.
Okay.
It's fine.
I hate that deck.
Okay,
It
that's
is quite
so good,
annoying.
bro. It's underrated. It's underrated as hell.
Yeah, underrated but
Is
very
my
annoying.
screen visible? Nikhil, is my screen visible?
Yeah, screen's visible. Okay, we'll
Cool,
explain
cool.
the
Oh my
basics.
god.
So I've got a comment saying, please tell us the basics and stuff.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
1 second.
What is this game called?
This is called Pokemon TCG Live. You can download it. Just Google like TCG Live download. It's there on Windows, Mac, and you can also get it on iOS and Android.
Okay. I'll choose heads. So basically, the game starts with a coin toss, and someone calls heads or tails. And if you win the coin toss, you'll basically be allowed to choose if you want to go first or second. I would like to go first, so I'll choose yes.
How did you get the decks? Like in TCG Pocket, you have to build it on your own. So this here, how do you
Yeah,
get?
so it's a similar thing. You do have to build it on your own. But the only difference is you can actually purchase, like not purchase with money, but you'll have credits and you can basically get exactly the cards that you want. You don't have to keep ripping packs like Pocket.
Yeah, and also the thing about TCG Live is when you start off, you'll already get like 3, 4 pre-made decks so you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
play with this,
It's
which are
quite
meta right
easy to
now.
start.
Yeah.
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 Also, if you're talking about
And
in
then
real life, you can just go through your bulk for any of these decks which you find here. You just need to go through your bulk. You might have like 50 to 60% of the cards. Then you can just ask around, and it's pretty much bulk, so it's easier to get.
yeah, also maybe
Yeah.
Nikhil and Devansh, after this match gets over, you can show them like decks and opening packs and how to buy
Oh,
playable
yeah,
series.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Sure.
on TCG Live.
Yeah.
So and how to edit decks and stuff like that.
Okay.
Is it like the cards that I am buying, I can have them in my deck here?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
not
So
ex-
oh,
Oh, as in
you
like
mean
it's
in
the
the game
same.
or in person?
Both, like in person, the card that I have that gets carried forward to in game.
No. It
No,
doesn't
not
work like that.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
when you open English pack, you'll get a code card that
Yeah.
helps you open the same pack in the game, but
If you
not the
guys
same
want, I
cards.
can show you. I have some code cards. I can get some and show you how it's done after this match, though.
Can we do that first before we start the game, or shall we play the game first?
What do you guys want? Do you guys want me us to show all of that first and then show how to play,
I
or?
think maybe
You can play
would
one
be
game
good to give
first and
like a
then
basic.
Okay, fine. We'll just go through the
Sure.
basics then. Okay. So basically, what happens is once you're, you know, basically the game starts out with both of you guys shuffling your decks and then picking out the top 7 cards and look for a Pokemon that is, what do you say, basic. See, I have a Gibble here. That's my basic. See, it'll be written basic. Also, these cards are the same cards you find when you rip packs. So since Gibble is a basic, I'll put it in the active spot. I don't have any other basic Pokemon in my hand, and you can place up to 5 Pokemon on your bench. So once you're done, just click done. Then the top 6 cards you put it aside for. Okay, fine. This is called a mulligan. Good timing. So what mulligan is? If you don't have a basic Pokemon in your hand when you draw your first 7 cards, you have to shuffle it back into your deck and draw 7 again. So right now Devansh has 3 mulligans, because of which I get to draw 3 extra cards once he places his active. So I get the choice to pick 3 extra cards from my deck. So yeah, after that the top 6 cards are placed as prize cards here. We click done and now the game starts. So it's my turn. So what I can do, so during the first turn, these are supporters. You can't use supporters. The person who's going first cannot use supporters. The guys who goes second can use the supporter. But you can use items and you can attach energy.
Can you please share the screen? Thanks, mate.
My screen is shared here. Is it not?
I think
We
Devansh's
can only see
screen.
Devan's screen.
That's
Yeah.
you can see Devansh's screen. Oh, but Nikhil, you're explaining your part. That's why
Okay. One
maybe
second.
Devansh, you can explain your side.
Nikhil's screen is
Like on
Nikhil's
the.
screen is visible in YouTube, right?
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't share my
Then I'll
screen
go
here.
there. Wait.
One second. I'll share my screen here as well. I didn't know I was.
Namaskaram.
I didn't realize I wasn't sharing my screen here. So. Oh, looks like I can't share the TCG screen because it's already casting through my OBS. So.
I'm watching through YouTube also. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, you will get it.
No, but YouTube, then they're all speaking over each other. It's very confusing.
Okay.
No, I muted YouTube. I'm hearing here.
Okay.
Or else
can,
I
mute
can
your
do one thing. One
YouTube
sec.
and
One sec.
audio
I
will
can do one thing. Let me try. Share. Yeah. Can you guys see my?
No, I
yeah.
think Nikhil, this is fine.
Yeah, you guys can see my screen. No. You guys can see my screen now.
Yeah, we can keep switching between both your screens now more easily.
Yeah,
when you're
it's easier
playing.
to do that.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so as I was saying, supporters you can't play on the first turn. The person who goes first can't use that. You can use items and you can attach energy. So what I'm going to do is use Fighting Gong. So basically what Fighting Gong does is I can choose one basic fighting type Pokemon or one energy card and put it into my hand. I am trying to build my bench. So I'll take my Gibble, evolve. Then what I'll do is I'll attach an energy. And now I can't do anything else. This is useless to play right now because I'm not. The person who goes first can't attack either. So I'll just end my turn. Now it's Devansh's turn.
Tools festival need. It's a bit of a funny deck. It's not like super serious, but it can still be powerful if you set up. So I'll kind of explain the deck as I go. But currently, what I want to do is I want to get more Pokemon onto my bench. Start with bug catching set, which says, look at the top 7 cards of your deck and any up to 2 grass, Pokemon, or energy you can pick out from there. These are the 3 that I have, but none of them are particularly useful right now. So I think, choose to not take any of them. Reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to play a supporter. Like Nikhil said, the person who goes second can play a supporter. And I'm going to play Lily's Determination, which is going to shuffle my hand into my deck. So it doesn't make sense to take those Pokemon because they'll just get shuffled back into my deck. Then I can play Pokepad, which is from the newest set. Very, very good. Almost every deck is playing a Pokepad because it lets you search for any Pokemon that's a non-EX. I'll start with getting an Applin, which is the main attacker in this deck, like the evolution of Applin. I put it down on my bench. And then we'll go with the Lily's Determination, which basically shuffles your hand into your deck. And at the beginning of the game, when you have 6 prize cards remaining, you'll draw 8. But then as soon as you take a prize card, you will start drawing 6. So it's one of these setup cards that's like really good in the beginning of the game, and even after you start taking prizes, it's still pretty good. We got one more groupie, so I'm gonna bench that. And every turn you can attach one energy to your Pokemon. I did draw this grass energy. I'm gonna attach it to my Applin. And then I have this Relor, which it evolves into this Pokemon called Rapska, and that one basically protects your bench. It's not really useful in this matchup. It's mostly there to protect against Dragapult, which can spread damage counters on your bench. I won't really bench it because it's not helpful in this when I'm playing against the Cynthia deck. And yeah, then I'm just gonna pass.
How many Pokemons can you bench at a time?
Five. Five.
And how many cards from your hand can you play in a turn?
So it depends on the type of card. Like if you want to bench Pokemon, you can keep benching until your bench is full. Supporter cards like the Lilies or this Boss's Orders, these are only once per turn. And item cards and tool cards are again as many as you want. So you can until of course you run out. So
So I
something like the
bench.
Pokepad, you can play like four Pokepad in the same turn if you had
Okay.
them.
And in every turn, I can bench up to five and also play some on the active if needed. Like there's no
No,
like
so
limit. Huh.
active will stay active unless you either retreat or you play cards that move your active. So for example, this groupie on the bottom right, you'll see that there's a retreat cost, that little white star that's there.
Right.
So what that means is that if I attach an energy, so this green energy that I attach to Applin, if I attach that to Grookey and then discard that energy, then I can move Grookey to the bench. But otherwise, Grookey will stay there until it gets knocked out or until I use the effect of another card. So, for example, there's an item card called Switch, which just
Okay.
says like change your active Pokemon with a bench Pokemon.
So, okay, got it. So again, in a turn, I can either bench five Pokemons and also maybe put one from my hand onto the active card if I want, either an energy or a item or a supporter. And I
Yeah,
can also
energy can go anywhere. Energy can go to your active or your bench. And then
okay,
items and supporters, whatever it says on the card, you will just do that.
got it. And I cannot attack in a like I cannot also mix an attack in the same turn. Like I do all of this plus attack.
Yeah, you can attack.
Yeah, so only the player going first. So Nikhil can't attack when he went first. But after that, subsequent turns, all of both of us can attack.
In
Attacking
the
is the
same
thing that
turn.
ends your turn. So that's the last thing you do. You do
Got
all of these actions. So you'll play item, supporter, energy, etc. And then attacking is the last thing you do, which will end your turn.
I'll show you an example
awesome.
because I'll
Thank you.
be
Sorry,
doing
too
all
many
that.
questions, but thanks.
So I'll be doing all of that right now. So I'll take you through it. So it's my turn now. So I can immediately attack, but I can also play my items and supporters. But first, what I'll do is I'll evolve my Gibble into my Gabite. So Gabite has this one ability called Champion's Call. So once during my turn, I can search my entire deck for any Pokemon named Cynthia and put it into my hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be building my bench. No, sorry. I'll get another Gabite. So you can't evolve the Pokemon on the same turn you play it, unless you have a special item, like a special stadium that allows it. Like I forgot the name. The Grand Forest of Vitality. Yeah, the stadium called Forest of Vitality. When you play that, during the turn you play the Pokemon, you can evolve it. Other than that, I don't think there's any other way you can do it. So once you place, I can evolve my.
Salvatore, I think is the one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a supporter called Salvatore which allows you
But
to
yeah,
do that.
basically under normal circumstances, you have to wait one turn before evolving.
Yeah. So again, now I can use this Gabite's ability. I'm gonna do that. Get another Gibble. Place that. Now what I can do is attach an energy here. So I can still play items and supporters. I don't have anything else I can play. And since I still have my 6 prize cards, once I put all this back, I'll get 8 new cards. So let's see what happens. I used a Lily. Okay, perfect. So we bench Roselia. We got another fighting gong. That's good. Get another Gibble. Place that. And how much do we do? 40. So now I'll show you what you can do. So now you can play this item. This item, what it does is, it increases the um, damage by 30. So now my damage will do 70, and it can, if once I attack, my turn ends. I attack, take out his Grookey. Once you're done, you get to choose one of the prize cards which you set up earlier. Once you take all 6 of your prize cards, you win basically. Your whole goal is to take the amount of prize cards. So basic, like normal Pokemon cards like Grookey and stuff, they are just worth 1 prize card. EXs are worth 2 prize cards. Once you knock out an EX, you get 2 prize cards. Once you knock out a Mega Evolution EX, you get to take 3 prize cards. So yeah, choose this prize card. I get another Roselia. That's good. And my turn ends automatically. Now it's
And then the
day
first
one.
thing I need to do is I need to choose which benched Pokemon to send up once mine gets knocked out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, quick note here since we're talking about winning, there's 3 ways to win the game. One of them, correctly, like Nikhil said, is to take all 6 of your prize cards. That's the most common way. Most games end like that. There's 2 other slightly more niche ways to win. One is if your active Pokemon gets knocked out and you don't have a benched Pokemon to take its place, you lose.
Yeah.
So, for instance, if I didn't have this Grookey here and Nikhil knocked out my Applin, I would instantly lose, even if he still has 4 or 5 prize cards remaining. And then the third and final way, which is super super rare, but if so, at the start of every turn, you draw 1 card. If I go to draw a card and my deck is finished, like I've used up all my cards, then I lose. So there are sometimes these like control decks which will try to, make you discard cards until your deck is over. Right. So back to the game. Now that it's been 1 turn since I've placed these Pokemon, I can evolve them. I'll start by evolving this Grookey into Thwacky. I'll bench 1 more Pokemon, this Applin here. And I don't really have much else in this hand, so again I'm gonna play this Lily's Determination to get 8 new cards. Okay, not bad. We got a decent set of cards. The first thing I'll do is I'll evolve my active as well into Diplin. Now here is where the fun part about this deck comes. So this deck has a bit of an unconventional strategy. Basically, Diplin's ability says that if you have Festival Grounds in play, so Festival Grounds is the name of a stadium card. If you have that in play, then you can attack twice. And the Thwacky has an ability which says that if your active Pokemon has the Festival Lead ability, so Diplin has the Festival Lead ability, if that's the case, then you can search your deck for any card. So Thwacky is kind of the support Pokemon that lets us search for all of these cards. And then Diplin is the attacker, and with the ability you can attack twice. So we'll do something a little fun here. So I mean, first I'll fill my bench up a little. I'll play this Buddy Buddy Poffin, which says search for 2 Pokemon with less than 70 HP and bench them. I'll get 1 more Grookey and 1 more Applin. And while we're at it, I guess we might as well get 1 more Applin because it's our main attacker, so we want as many as possible. Right. Now, I can use the Thwacky's ability, which will let me search for any 1 card from my deck. And what I'm going to search for is the Festival Ground Stadium, which is the thing that will enable my Diplin to attack twice. Let's search for the stadium. Now we'll talk about stadium cards real quick, right? So stadium cards, just like supporter cards, you can only play one per turn. And how it works is that you place it in the middle of the battlefield and it will affect both sides. So whatever this stadium says, let's see festival grounds here. Each Pokemon that has any energy attached recovers from all special conditions and can't be affected by special conditions. So this effect will apply to both sides. Both Nikhil's Pokemon and my Pokemon can't be affected by special conditions. And Festival Grounds will stay in play until it's replaced by another stadium. So if on his turn Nikhil plays another stadium, my Festival Grounds will get discarded and his stadium will come into this center spot. Cool. So we'll also play this bug catching set to search for a few grass Pokemon. Nothing helpful, but I guess we can get it out of the deck. And we can also choose every turn we can attach one energy. So I'll also attach an energy to this Applin. And now we have nothing else to do, so we can attack. I'll start with do the wave, which is the attack. Nikhil also happens to be weak to grass. If you see the bottom left of the card, 1 second, let me just take the price. Yeah. Now Nikhil will have to choose, and because of the festival lead ability, it asks me if I would like to attack again. I'm gonna say yes. I choose the same attack again, and I get to knock out a second Gibble as well, which is kind of the main power of this deck because you get to like take quick knockouts one at a time. Right, so what I was saying, right, on the bottom left here, you can see that there's a grass symbol and it says ×2. So for any weakness, you basically take double damage. Cool. Yeah, so that's the end of my turn. I took 2 prizes. Nikhil, your turn.
Yeah. So now what I can do is I have a Roselia, place that. See now what I can do is I'll use this Gabite's ability to search for any Cynthia's Pokemon. Get this Gabite, evolve it. Now I'll use this one's ability to get Garchomp. So my only way to win now is to try to take out both his attackers. Like he set up 4 attackers, and like this is a very bad matchup for the Garchomp deck. But yeah, so next what I'm gonna do is attach one energy. I need better cards, so I'm using a Lily. But since I have only 5 prize cards, I'm only able to draw 6 cards from my deck. So I got this tool here, Cynthia's Power Weight. So when I attach it to any Cynthia's Pokemon, it gives them plus 70 HP. So my Garchomp's HP right now is 330. So once I attach it, it's gonna pump up to 400 now. I got a Roserade. So what Roserade does here is, Roserade's ability is attacks used by your Cynthia's Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So now because I evolved Roserade, this was doing 90 before, no 100 before, so now it's doing 130. Now what I can do again is place this Roselia, end my turn by attacking. So Garchomp's attacks effect is if I have less than 6 cards in my hand, I get to draw until I have 6 cards in my hand. Okay, that's a good card to draw. And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Cool. So it's my turn. Yeah. Quick note on tools. Tools are also like it's like a separate type of trainer card. Basically, it'll attach to your Pokemon. By default, all Pokemon can only have one tool attached. So now that this Garchomp has the power weight, he can't attach any other tool to this Garchomp. And that tool will stay attached to that Pokemon until it's knocked out or removed by the effect of another card. So for my turn, I'll first evolve this bench Smartly. Now I'm in a bit of trouble because I don't have a Diplin. I can't evolve my Applin and start attacking. I might have to take one turn and not attack. So maybe what I'll do is I'll play this Buddy Buddy Poffin. Okay, I don't have any Pokemon with 70 or less HP, so I'll scale this. For any card, you can fail it, by the way. If so, for example, Buddy Buddy Poffin says search your deck for up to two basics with 70 or less. You don't have to do it. You can choose to just not get anything as well. So we'll also attach to one of the benched applins. And maybe what we can do is we can bench this Relor. Normally I wouldn't because it's not helpful in this matchup. But we'll just retreat and give it up as a sacrifice. And hopefully next turn we draw something better. And yeah, unfortunately that's going to be the end of the turn because I have nothing else to do.
Okay, back to my turn now. What I can do
I have
is I'm gonna attach one energy
uh,
here.
Sorry, Nikhil, I
Uh,
think someone is trying to say something.
okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Hello, was someone trying to say something?
yeah, I actually wanted to ask one question. I wanted to ask the thing behind this energy card. Do you get it every round, one energy card, or does it also happen to come out randomly?
Yeah,
No, so energy cards are part of your deck. Like in your 60 cards, some of those 60 cards will be energy cards. Like for example, in my deck, I play five of these grass energies over here. So you will basically have to draw into them during the game. You won't
Okay.
just get a free energy every turn like you do in Pocket.
Yeah.
Either through the effects of cards. So for example, I could use something like this ability to search for my energy card.
Okay, so that's also random, and so there would be instances when, despite having the Pokemon, you won't be able to
Yeah,
attack
yeah,
because you don't have the
absolutely. That
energy.
happens a lot. It's very annoying. That's why
yeah.
you want to play decks that are so there's a few different ways you can get around that, right? One is a deck that draws a lot of cards. That's why Dragapult is good because the Dracloak's ability lets you draw lots of cards during your turn. So one way is to do that where you draw lots of cards. The other way is there are certain trainer cards which will help you search for energy and attach energy. For instance, there's this supporter card called Crispin, which lets you search for two different types of energy and put them into your hand. So there's, or you can, for example, this deck, the reason we don't really need that is because all of our attackers only need one energy.
Okay.
So it's not very difficult to get that energy over the course of the game. So
And
yeah, different decks have different ways to deal with it.
for winning, like, what is the prize card? I mean, I in TCG Pocket, like, it happens when you knock out till three.
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
But
So
so
same
here also
concept.
is it the same?
Basically, yeah, so these prize cards are from your deck. Like out of your 60 card deck, six of those prize cards you will put aside. And
Yeah.
it's actually a major part of the game, right? Because what might happen, let's say, is maybe the reason I'm having trouble finding my Diplin is maybe one of them is in the prizes. So
Okay.
you have to kind of adjust your game plan to kind of like when you first
Not
go through your
every
deck,
game will go the
you can
same way.
actually through process of elimination figure out which cards are not in your deck and are therefore in the prizes, and then you have to kind of adjust your strategy accordingly. Like if for example, I mean it's very unlikely, but let's say I prized all four of my Diplins, then I would need to either try to attack with the Thwacky or maybe try to attack with the Relor and try to take a prize so that I get my Diplin.
Okay, so is it like when I knock out the opponent's one, the basic Pokemon, I get to get
Any
one.
Pokemon, yeah. So any no, any regular Pokemon, when you knock it out, like these Rosalia, if I knock out, I get one prize card. The
That is a
EXs,
basic
like
one.
the basic or stage one or stage two, anything, any like regular Pokemon, as in when I say regular, I mean like non-EX. So
Okay.
any like normal Pokemon, whichever stage, basic stage one or stage two, will give up one prize. Any EX is two prizes, and any Mega EX is three prizes.
So two prize mean I'll get two cards back, or is it like I'll also get an EX card?
No, no, you'll get two of these. On the left side here, you see these four prize cards remaining, right? You will get to take any two of these.
Okay, any two.
Yeah, they'll be face down, so it's random. You just pick any two.
All right, got it.
And Devansh, when you're pulling out the prize card from the deck, that's also random, right? You don't get
Yeah,
to
yeah.
choose
So you
what.
shuffle your deck. You shuffle. How it works is you'll shuffle your deck. You look at your starting hand of seven. You'll put aside your basic, and then you'll put the top six cards of your deck as prize cards.
Okay.
So yeah, it is random. Which is why, like,
So
I mean, as a
basically,
beginner,
after
it doesn't
Mulligan,
matter. Right?
after Mulligan, you choose the Mulligan or
Correct,
not. You
correct.
choose the
You
price
only
card,
put
right?
aside your
Not choose
prizes
the
after you already have a basic.
okay.
Okay. So it's my turn now. One sec. I'll just. Mm, one second. I'm just sharing in the screen. Okay. So now it's my turn. So what I'm gonna do is use Champion's Call. Just gonna get another Garchomp out and evolve it and keep it ready. So I what I'm gonna do next is use this supporter. Basically, boss's orders. It's a very important card to have in your deck. So basically, what it does is you can choose any of your opponent's Pokemon and switch it with the active Pokemon. So now what I'm gonna do is take out his Applin with the energy. So he'll have to have an energy in the next turn in order to attack. So after that, I'm just gonna use his attack. Okay, that's a good card to pull for my. Okay, now it's Devanch's turn.
Cool. So I'm in a pretty tough spot right now because the energy is also a bit of a loss. Because now, in order to attack, I not only need to find the evolution of the Applin, but I need to get the energy as well. Let's see. Okay, bug catching set. That's a good top deck, but it's gonna be a bit of a gamble. Let's see if we get what we need. I'm gonna play it. We did not get what we need. Okay. So I think we'll probably have to take one more turn where we can't do anything. I'll evolve this Rabska. I guess we might as well bench this group here as well. And I think we're just gonna have to pass.
Okay, my turn. Okay, I get another Cynthia's power weight. I'm gonna attach it to Garchomp here. Evolve one more Roserade. So now since I have two Roserades, my attacks do plus 60. So from 130, it's gone to 160 now. What I can do is I'm gonna increase that damage a little more. I'm gonna use Petrel and look for a Pokepad. use that Pokepad and evolve one more Roselia into Roserade. So basically my turn ends here, but I'll just attach this energy here. So now my attack has gotten plus 90, so I'll be doing 190 damage to him. Yes. And my turn ends.
Okay. So if we can't attack this turn, I think we basically just lose. Let's see. Okay. We're in the game still. So I can evolve this Applin into Diplin. And now that our active has the festival lead, the Thwacky's ability is active again. We have two Thwackies, which mean we can search for two different cards. Oh, actually three, because I can evolve this one as well. So to start, what I'm gonna do, I mean, the first thing we want to do is definitely get energy. So I will search through my deck and get an energy card. And now finally we can attack. The second thing, excuse me. The second thing we want to do is want to bench a fifth Pokemon because Diplin's attack, it does 20 times the number of benched Pokemon you have. So currently we have four, which would be 80 damage, but if we get a fifth one, it'll be 100 damage. I'm gonna use the second Thwacky's ability and search for a benched Pokemon. Maybe we can grab this Genesect. So Genesect has this ability where if it has a tool card attached, then your opponent can't play A-spec cards. A-spec cards are basically this special type of card. It's like a pink colored card. I'll show you in a second. But basically, or okay, why don't I just do that? I was gonna do that anyway. For our third party, what we'll do is we'll go and search for our A-spec card. So in my deck, I'm playing something called Unfair Stamp. It's this bright pink card here. So A-specs are basically these really, really powerful cards, and the rule is that you can only have one A-spec in your deck. There are different types. So for example, Unfair Stamp is an item, but there are also like special energy A-specs or tool card A-specs. And yeah, like I said, you can only play one in your deck. And so this Genesect, when it has a tool card attached, your opponent can't play their A-spec. So since Nikhil has not played his A-spec yet, I'm gonna bench this and attach a tool. So now he can't play an A-spec, but I can. I'm gonna play Unfair Stamp. Currently in the format that we're in, Unfair Stamp is one of the strongest A-specs because essentially it lets you shuffle both players need to shuffle their hands into their deck. You draw five, but your opponent only gets to draw two. Cool. So now that we have done that, um, I don't think there's anything else to be done. 200. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some math to see if I can one shot this, but I don't think I can. Okay, cool. So we'll just attack as normal. Again, we'll get to attack twice because we have the Festival Ground Stadium in play. And so we do actually get to knock out the Garchomp because we'll do 200 in the first attack and then 200 again. Because Garchomp is an EX, I'll get to draw two prize cards.
Okay, now. Damn it. I wish I could play this, but since he has me blocked from using my A spec, I can't. So now, I mean, basically, in the next turn he wins. I knock out his. What do you say? Diplin. Yeah, if I knock out his Diplin, he's gonna get another one and get an energy card since he also has Festival Grounds here. So I have no other choice but to do this. Yep.
Cool. So I am actually in a bit of trouble. Normally, I would have won this game. I just realized I made a very big mistake and I forgot to bench a second Applin, which means I may not be able to attack this turn. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. No, Nikhil, I think you got this one.
Oh,
I don't know why I
holy
completely
luck.
forgot about benching. I was thinking about the gem, and then I realized I didn't bench a second Applin.
What crazy luck shit.
Okay, just for fun, let's finish the game. I mean, Nikhil basically won, but sure. Okay, yeah. So that's basically the game, I think.
Okay.
I know, like, I think for beginners, like, I know this might seem a little bit overwhelming. My, like, number one recommendation is to just, like, keep reading the cards because it might sound complicated, but the rules are, like, the base rules stay the same. And if you just, like, read the card, you'll know what it does. So that's also why I recommend, like, watching some of the tournament streams because you can just keep looking up the cards and reading what they do, and as you keep doing that, you'll get more familiar with some of the cards.
Okay, so basically it's my turn now. All I'm gonna do is take out his Pokemon and take my last. What luck shit. I legit thought I was done for the previous turn. Okay.
So do I completely zoned out. I was thinking about the Genesect so hard that I forgot that I have to bench another Applin.
Okay.
Cool, well done.
Yeah.
Good game. Shall we try a different deck? Or is Ryan there? Does Ryan want to play?
Yeah, I can play again.
You guys wanna play each other? I can share your screens itself for the stream.
Okay, sure.
Fine, I'll stop sharing my screen. Yeah. It's Devansh is here now. Okay. Ryan, you
I
can
have a
go ahead.
small doubt. Okay, is there like a deck structure like for building?
Yeah. Devansh,
So the only rules are
you can show
sorry.
your decks. So your screen is sharing right now in the
Oh yeah, sure.
Discord.
Is my
So
screen visible?
yeah, it's visible. It's visible.
Cool. Yeah. So in terms of decks, yeah. So this is how it looks, right? I only have like 3 or 4 decks built right now. But for example, if you look at the festival lead deck, here on the right, you can see the full deck list. But yeah, in terms of structure, right, it needs to be 60 cards, like exactly 60 cards. There are a few other games where you can have like more than 60 or different types of rules, but for Pokemon you need to have exactly 60 cards. And the other rule is that except for energy cards, any Pokemon, any trainer, etc., you can only have 4 of any card. For example, this Applin, I can only have 4 Applin. I can only have up to 4 Diplin. I can't have more than that for any trainer card or Pokemon, and also special energy. So the only thing where this rule doesn't apply is the basic energy, which is the energy that you get in every pack, the one that doesn't have any text on it. This energy you can have any amount, any type, any amount. That's basically it. I mean, like, yeah, and you obviously have to have at least one basic Pokemon because otherwise you won't be able to start the game at all.
So this
So
section
yeah,
is
this
where
is
you
how it
lose.
kind of looks. In Sorry, Nikhil, you were saying
And
something.
is there a limit on how many tools or trainers you can use, like
No
types or
limit, no
something?
limit, no limit. Yeah,
I
and
mean, in
as
a
long as
deck,
Only
you
four.
have
no,
up
no,
to
in a
Four is
four,
the
deck
four.
up to
maximum.
four. Yeah, in a deck up to four you can use. That's all.
Four is the maximum,
Yeah,
and you can like add multiples. Like let's assume one of each, like something like that. Yeah?
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
whatever you want. So as long as you have, like, for example, I can only have four buddy poffin. But in terms
Hmm.
of total trainer cards, it can be any. Like you can have a deck with 40 trainer cards, you can have a deck with 20 trainer cards.
Okay.
Right. So what I was saying earlier, right? So I mean, just as an example, let's say I'm creating a new deck, right? Um, so obviously you can add any of these cards into your deck, right? But let's say there's a card you don't have. Let me try to search for something I don't have. I've been playing for really long, so I pretty much have most of the cards. Let's do. Okay, let's say not owned. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so for example, I don't own this Alakazam card. Uh, Bad example. Yeah, so I don't have this special art lily. What I can do is on the left here, you have this thing called exchange. You can just say exchange. For one card, it will cost me 750 credits, two cards 1500, so on. And then I can just say confirm exchange and kind of buy these cards. On the top right, you can see I currently have like 70k credits, so it's not really a big deal. But it's
And
live
how
is
do you get
pretty.
credits?
Yeah, so there's a few different ways. One is you'll keep getting rewards. You see this battle pass here on the right side. Yeah. So as for example, currently I'm on this 57th tier. As you keep playing, this experience meter will go up and you'll keep getting different rewards. So there'll be things like booster packs, there will be credits, so on. The other way is if you I think Ryan was saying earlier, right? Like every booster pack comes with a code card, which you can scan. I think if you go to is the I haven't done this in a really long time because I pretty much have all the cards I need. But
Devanshu,
basically, when you yeah,
in
sorry,
the shop you
yeah,
can redeem. Yeah,
in the
yeah,
shop, right? Okay.
yeah. On the top.
Oh yes, correct. Redeem. So here you would, I here you would basically scan the QR code and it would give you the pack. And how it works is that if you can, because in a deck you can only have four copies of any card. Once you hit four copies, like for example, currently in my collection, if I go to, let's go back to this deck building view. Yeah, so this Abra, right? I already have four of this Abra. So what will happen is if I ever open a booster pack and I get more Abras, the fifth Abra and onwards will all get converted to credits because it doesn't make sense for me to have more than four, right? Because the deck can only have four. So any additional cards I get after of this Abra, those will get converted to credits. Those are the two main ways to get credits. But yeah, it's really not that difficult. Like as you play with the battle pass, you'll keep getting more and more. This one, yeah. So for example, in the next year, yeah, you can see I get 125 credits for coming to this next year, which will basically just be by playing more games from the ranked ladder. Someone sent me a request. Oh, Ryan, yes, hello. Cool. Ryan, do you want to play a game?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Can I pick something different this time? Here on the right, you can see the full deck list. But yeah,
you get my friend request, Devansh?
Yeah, I accepted also.
One more question, okay? Like the stadium, right? Like let's assume like there is a stadium like that helps your deck or and help not at all. Like this is debuff for the Pokemon like that. Are the stages like that? Basically,
Sorry,
like
stadium deck.
advantages to one type of Pokemon stages, stadium.
Yeah.
That gives advantage to one set of Pokemons and not help the other. Are there
Yeah,
stadiums like
absolutely,
that?
absolutely. So that's why some stadiums are more general. So, for example, there might be a stadium that helps you search for a Pokemon, which would help both sides, right? Because both sides want to search for Pokemon. Or, I think, like, for example, Ryan, when he plays his Mega Lucario deck, he has this stadium called Gravity Mountain, which says that all stage 2 Pokemon have 30 less HP. Obviously, it's bad for all stage 2s, but Ryan's deck doesn't play any stage 2s, so it doesn't affect him at all. It just affects his opponent. So there's a bit of strategy there of like which stadium to play and when. Similarly, there's like a stadium called Team Rocket's Watchtower, which basically switches off all the abilities of colorless Pokemon. Colorless Pokemon are the one which have that white star symbol. So if your deck doesn't have any colorless Pokemon, then it's great, right? Because it'll only affect your opponent and not you. So it depends on the deck. Like certain decks may choose to even not play a stadium, or you might play a stadium that is for a specific matchup. Like in Lucario, the reason they play the Gravity Mountain is to easily knock out a Dragapult because Dragapult does a stage 2, so it'll take 30 less HP and it'll be easier to knock out. I mean, just as an example, let's say I'm creating a new deck, right? So obviously you can add any of these cards into your deck, right? But let's say mechanics, it's easier to think about decks and which cards to put in. And
And
also,
Devang,
like,
sorry,
yeah. Tell me.
where can we see these streams? Like the game streams you're talking about?
Sorry. Oh, it's on YouTube and Twitch, whichever. I think I shared a link. Like the Pokemon has an official YouTube channel. You can just see it there.
Or we can see it on Twitch as well, right?
Yeah, Twitch and YouTube both.
Twitch usually is like, yeah, most of the things get streamed.
Yeah.
The timings will all be a little off for us. So.
Yeah, but this one's in Europe, I think. So I think it'll be like
so.
Saturday afternoon, I think. Like
Yeah, so 3-4 hours behind us, so should be fine.
Okay, third time's the charm. Let's try again, Ryan.
So, are you sending me the request?
Yeah, okay. I'll try.
Okay.
Okay, sent. Someday we should try to go for one of these regionals, though. It'll be fun.
One of what?
One of the regionals.
Oh, yeah. What's the closest to us, Singapore or Malaysia?
So the problem with Singapore and Malaysia, like all the Asian countries, the tournaments are region locked. Like you have to be a resident from that country to play them. But for I think the closest one, I think the European ones we could go to because it's a bit complicated, but basically the Pokemon competitive structure is split into two halves. So there is TPC, which is the Pokemon company that's based in Japan, and they handle all of the Asian tournaments. And then there's TPCI, which is the Pokemon Company International. They are based in the US and they handle US, Europe, South America, and Australia. And so the systems are different, and all of the Asian countries are region locked. So only Japanese people can play in Japan tournaments. Only Malaysian people can play in Malaysia. But for the Western ones, like the Europe, US, Australia ones, anybody can go. I actually went for one of the European regionals a couple years back. I didn't do very well, but I went.
Nice. Yeah, so if you guys are following, I think this is Lucario versus
we finally have a game.
Lucario versus Alakazam deck. It's a good matchup actually. Both heavy hitters.
Right. So again, Alakazam, similar to the earlier deck I was playing, the Festival Lead, it's like a single prize deck. Single prize decks are kind of fun because you don't have any EXs or mega EXs, which means your opponent has to literally take six prizes. Like they have to take six knockouts in order to win the game. I'm gonna play Hilda, which is a supporter. It lets me search for an evolution and an energy card. Like I was saying earlier, so in this deck, my A spec is actually an energy card. It's not an item. And it's something called Enriching Energy, which says whenever you attach it to a Pokemon, you get to draw four cards. I will draw four, and
So if you see, he's trying to build up his hand. So you'll see why he wants a lot of cards in his hand once he gets an Alakazam in play.
I think that is all I will pass.
So you guys see that I have the Riolu, and Riolu does 30 damage as is, and you cannot play the same attack next up. But since this is my second turn, I am doing this where I'm evolving my Riolu to a Lucario. Here I have two moves. One is Aura Jab, which says that it does 130 damage, plus I can attach up to 3 basic fighting energy from my discard pile to any of my benched Pokemon. But I don't have any energy in my discard pile, so that won't help. And my second move is Mega Brave, which is 270 damage, and you cannot use this in your next turn. So yeah.
So, quick note on this Mega Brave part, right? This is a very common attack. A lot of Pokemon have this attack where it says you can't attack next turn. Something that a lot of new players get confused about is if this Lucario goes to the bench and comes back to the active, it gets reset. So, even let's say he uses Mega Brave this turn. Next turn, if he's able to move the Lucario to the bench and then back into the active, technically it counts as a new Lucario and therefore he can attack with Mega Brave again.
Yeah. So here, one thing I want you guys to see is that so the attack actually does 130 damage, but here it's showing me I can only do 100 damage. This one is a 270 attack, but it can do only 240. This is because of weakness. So if you see his resistance. If you see his Abra, it's a psychic Pokemon. Its weakness is dark and its resistance is fighting. Any fighting type attack will do 30 less damage to it. So I've put 2 energy just to show you the Mega Brave what it does. So I'm gonna attack now. I'm gonna do 240 damage. His Abra's dead, and I cannot use Mega Brave this turn, like my next turn. And I get to take 1 prize card because I killed one of his Pokemon. That was his turn.
Cool.
Your turn ends when you attack.
Yes. Now you guys will get an idea of how this Alakazam deck works. Basically, Alakazam's attack does more damage for the number of cards that you have in your hand. So what we're trying to do with this deck is to just keep drawing more and more cards, and then it basically does 20 damage for each card. So Lucario is 340 HP, which means if I have 17 cards in my hand, I can knock it out in one shot. Let's see if we can do that. I'm gonna start by evolving this Dunsparce into the Dunsparce. Um, Rare Candy, another important card for you to know about. So normally how evolution works is that a basic will evolve into a stage 1, which will evolve into a stage 2. So Abra would evolve into Kadabra, which would evolve into Alakazam. But Rare Candy lets you skip that middle stage. So I can go from basic directly to stage 2, which is what I'm going to do. So we will play Rare Candy and evolve the active Abra into Alakazam. And then the Alakazam's ability will activate, which says when you evolve, you can draw 3 cards. So even the ability kind of helps you build up your hand. I will say yes, we will draw 3 more cards. Then I'll use the Dunsparce ability, which also very similar. It shuffles into your deck and you can draw 3 cards. So we draw 3 more cards. I will attach energy to the Alakazam so that it can attack because the attack only needs 1 psychic energy. Then I will evolve the bench Abra into Kadabra. Again, the Kadabra's ability also draws cards. So basically, every single Pokemon in this deck is built to like draw a shit ton of cards so that you can do a bunch of damage. Let's see. Currently, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
12.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I need 4 more cards to take this knockout. Okay, we can also play this Pheasantipity. Pheasantipity, again, super, super impactful card. Almost every deck plays it. It says that whenever your Pokemon is knocked out, you can draw 3 cards. I will draw 3 more. Okay, not bad. Um, let's go with a Pokepad, which can get us 1 more Dunsparce so that we can draw more cards. Okay, so we do runaway draw. 9. Now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we need
Short.
1 more card. So what I'm gonna do is I will play this Dawn
Yeah,
and
and you get to draw
will
3
get
cards.
an Abra, a Dunsparce, and an Alakazam. So Dawn says it's quite straightforward. You just get a basic, a stage 1, and a stage 2. Ryan, what's my hand size?
It was 18, so you will knock out the Lucario.
Okay, no, the reason I was asking is because I was thinking of playing one more thing.
Yeah, you can play one more card.
Okay, let's play the Poffin
I kept
and I'll get the
the
Dunsparces
sofa
back.
the shoe rack thing next to the sofa. Where we keep
Cool.
the
So now with the 17 card hand, we can knock out this Lucario in one shot.
Yeah. And because it's a Mega Evolution Pokemon, he gets to draw 3 of his prize cards.
This is why single prize decks are super powerful, right? Because he knocked me out, but he only got to take 1 prize, whereas I was able to take 3 prizes in one turn. So, just in terms of like math, if he keeps taking 1 prize and I keep taking 3 prizes, I can win in 2 turns, but he will need 6 turns.
So Salvatore, basically,
The one which is
I
blocked
can
by the
choose
snake.
one evolution Pokemon, but unfortunately, it is not there in my deck. So that means it's in my prize card. So I cannot pull anything that evolves from this. I wanted the Haryama, but I could not do that. So my hand is basically bricked. I cannot play anything. So I will end turn.
Cool. So I don't really have to do much. What I will
Yeah, he just
do
needs
is
to
I
attack.
will evolve these Dunsparces so that in case he plays like a judge or something to disrupt my hand, I have some way to draw more cards. So the one of the reasons Alakazam is really good right now is because there are very few cards that can mess with your hand. One of them is
Yeah.
Unfair Stamp, which is the card that I played against Nikhil, right? Which makes both players shuffle their hand into their deck. But that's an A spec, so you can only play one per game, and you can only play it when something was knocked out. So the only other option is something called Judge, which is not a very good card, but basically both players shuffle and draw 4 cards. It is kind of annoying as Alakazam because you have like a 20 card hand and then you have to shuffle it back in and you just draw 4.
Yeah.
That's
And the
why
good
it's
thing
good
about
to set up. Yeah,
yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
and the good thing about Alakazam deck is, I mean, that's the deck I usually play. It's my favorite deck as well. Is that even if you get judged, and you have like a Dunsparce or a Dunsparce on bench or even a Fez, it's very easy to get your hand back up to like 10 to 15 cards very easily in one turn. Like the deck is built that way. So you can do up to, I think the highest damage which I've done on Alakazam is like some 580 or 600 almost. So
Yeah.
it's very hard hitting as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have nothing to play. Lucario's gone, and I'm not getting any good cards in hand that I can pull anything as well. So I have nothing to play, so I'll just try to delay his win. So what I do is I play boss, and I'll put his Pheasantipity up on top. Then I enter.
Also, now
The
we
cards
can
that
show
will
you
save me
guys.
from this situation would be like a Lily, something that'll help me reset my hand.
Yeah. So this is what we were talking about earlier, right? Which is retreating. So Pheasantipity has a retreat cost of 1, which means you need to discard an attached energy in order to move it back to the bench. What I'm gonna do, I have energy in hand, so I will take this energy, attach it to the Pheasantipity, and now I can use the retreat option and move it back to the bench. So again, we'll go back into the Alakazam, which is our main attacker, and take the knockout.
Yeah, so
Okay, back.
ideally in this situation, when you know you're lost and it's like a time critical game, we'll just concede the game, like concede and say like, okay, move on to the next round. Yeah, we're just showing you what possibilities are there. So again, here I have nothing to do. I don't have energies also in my hand, so I cannot even attack. And this actually is a very helpful card when you have everything set up. But if you play this Premium Power Pro, it does the fighting type Pokemon that is attacking during that turn does extra 30 damage, but we cannot use that here. So again, nothing to play, so end turn again. And then he has only one prize card left, so he will take the win.
Yeah, and just as a reminder, even if I had, let's say I had 2 or 3 prize cards left, I would still win because Ryan doesn't have any bench Pokemon to replace
Yeah.
this Okidogi.
Yeah, correct. That's another way you can win.
I mean, why are you playing this Okidogi? Okay.
Anyone
I
else
feel
want to
bad.
try
I feel
playing, or do you want to do another deck?
Sorry?
You want to do another deck, or does someone else want to play?
Yeah, sure. If anyone else, is there anyone else online that has live and wants to try?
Yeah, anyone who is new and wants to try, give it a try.
TCG Pocket if that works.
Pardon?
I can play TCG Pocket.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Like you can
it's
play
the separate
cross-platform.
games.
Yeah.
I can also join Ryan Purvansh.
Yeah, Purvansh, you're joining? Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, I'll drop off. I mean, I'll let you share Purvansh.
Please do keep giving your commentary.
Sorry.
Please do keep like adding on,
Yeah.
like
Oh
explaining.
yeah,
the other-
sure.
Purvansh, you also.
Right.
Wait, where is Purvansh? Which one is Purvansh? Code is Purvansh.
Code,
Yeah. Bro, just share your screen, bro. Purvansh.
Yeah, it's 1 second.
I'll send you a request. Purvansh, let me know which deck you're using so we don't repeat the same decks for the people watching.
I'll use the Grimsnarl one.
Start. Okay,
Ooh,
cool.
that's a fun one.
Yeah, I'm using
Ryan, do you
Decidui.
wanna play? Sorry.
I'm using Decidui for this.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna ask if you wanna play back. Okay, I feel like people should see the BDIF in action.
Oh, there's Madhu on stream.
I don't. Others on stream. Oh, nice.
He's watching us.
I have a stupid question. How should I share just the TCG game?
So you go on Discord, share screen, share window, and then click on the TCG Live app.
I can't see it in the window. I can only see Chrome.
What happened?
Wait, let me
You
rejoin.
should.
I think that might be the issue.
Is my screen still visible?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, I still can't see TCG live on window. Did I just present my entire screen and go to the live one?
Yeah, that also works if you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, nothing on my laptop. So. Is it visible?
Yeah, you'll have to ask the others if it's visible.
Devansh, is it visible? Like,
Yeah, bro, it's visible.
Let me check.
cool.
It is.
Well, I've sent you a request, Purvansh.
Yeah, got it.
This is some deck I started using yesterday, and I kind of like it.
Let's hope you don't get logged again.
Yeah, yesterday when me and Purvansh were playing, I got Fez in the start, and he had Maractus, and oh my god, it took like 10 turns for those two Pokemon to get knocked out.
Wait, Purvansh, you're playing Maractus in Grimsnar?
Yeah.
Why not play Evil Tal? It's dark type, no?
Actually, I'm not playing Evil. I'll check. I'm not sure. I just started with this Grimsal. I'm still doing experiments with it.
Okay.
I'm not even playing Morpeko.
No, Morpeko sucks. I don't think any of the
Yeah,
Grimsnar
I don't know.
lists
I
play
tried it
Morpeko.
once, but it actually wasn't very useful.
No, it's not good, bro. You should
Easy
just
deck by
play
Ryan.
the Grimsnar.
This is the fun deck, the one that Ryan is playing.
Yeah, so right now Ryan's deck is like powerful against my deck because I have a weakness against grass. So if he sets up fast, I'm just dead.
Yeah, Purvansh, you can explain your.
Yeah, so currently, as you can see, I only have Petrel, Ultra Ball, and Energy card I can play. I don't have any other basic Pokemon. So what I would want is to lock his cards first so that I can build up my deck. So what I'll do is just use Petrel. I'll get a Poffin so that I can set up my basic Pokemon. And by Poffin, I'll get a Impidimp and a Budew. Now, why did I get a Budew? Is because I can retreat it and send the Budew, and it doesn't need any energy to attack. And its ability is that any item card can't be played by the opponent. So it helps me stop him from setting up his deck faster.
Yeah, Voodoo is like a broken card. Like a lot of people just keep Voodoo in their deck, just like Fez.
Yeah, very common card. Essentially, it just helps you slow down your opponent because all currently most of the decks, the way they search out Pokemon is through item cards. So something like your Pokepad or your Buddy Poffin or your Ultra Ball. So you can't play any of those, and you can basically buy yourself some time to set up the deck. Like Purvanch had a very slow start, right? He only
Yeah,
got one Impidimp and no other Pokemon. So he'll slow down
I
Ryan so that he has some more time to set up.
correct. I used boss's order to prevent that from happening. Basically, I switched out so he will waste another energy if he wants to retreat.
Yeah, so right now on my turn, I think best choice would be do Lily and get some better cards. I have a switch in my deck as well, so I can use that rather than spending on my energy. So I'll just use Lily. And now I have the stadium card. Now here it gets interesting. The stadium is specifically for Marnie's Pokemon. So you can take any Marnie's Pokemon from your deck and put it in your hand. As I also have a rare candy, I'll get the Grimmsnarl, I'll use the rare candy and evolve my Impidimp directly. Now Grimmsnarl has a very good ability, which is you can take 5 basic energy cards from your deck. For now, I only need 4. I'll just take 4 cards. I'll attach them to any Marnie's Pokemon. So I have all the energy requirements done to attack. And I
Yeah, so he can do
think
180 damage immediately.
180 plus my 30 to any of the benched Pokemon as well.
Yeah.
I think, hmm, I think that's a way to go for now. Yeah. So I would like to damage his pupa because if it evolves into Vivillon, I want to knock it out as fast as possible because you'll guys see how annoying that card is.
And you can, I guess, again do the rare candy and super evolve
So I used
Crimson.
Forest of Vitality to knock out his stadium card. So basically, it lets me evolve all my grass type Pokemon in the same turn itself. So I don't have to wait for another turn. But unfortunately, I don't have many other, like, I didn't have the other evolutions to evolve. So right now, the only thing I can evolve is Vivillon and maybe stall him for some more time. But yeah, it's not looking too great. So Vivillon has this ability called Grand Wing. Basically, once during my turn, if I play this, my opponent has to shuffle his entire hand into his deck and draw 4 cards only. Why specifically 4 cards? You will see if we manage to get that far ahead. But yeah. And I have nothing else to do, no energy to attach also. So enter.
So now I have the Spike Mud Gem as well. I can remove the Forest of Vitality. I can evolve Impidimp. I have this Colorus as well in my deck, which is I can search a stadium card and an energy card. So first, what I'll do is I'll actually place the Forest of Vitality, and after that, see right now to win the game, there's one way I can do it as soon as possible, which is getting my what is its name? I forgot. Monkey Dory out. Yeah. If I get it out and attach an energy to it, I can put damages from my Pokemon to Vivillon. But I think we didn't get it, so we'll get another Marnie's Pokemon. I can evolve this Impidimp. I also have a Night Stretcher which can help me retrieve any Pokemon or energy cards from the discard pile. I'll use this Night Stretcher and get that energy back. And I think there's nothing more to do, so I'll do the attack and do a 30 damage on Vivillon.
Yeah, so I'm stuck with just one Pokemon left. Nothing on my hand, so I'm kind of already screwed. So yeah, this energy, at least I'll explain what this does. So growing energy. So if this is attached, it gives your Pokemon an extra 20 HP. But that really won't help in this situation because I will play this and then he will finish it in the next round because I don't have any bench Pokemon left. This is exactly the same case. Actually, wait. Something interesting just happened. So I didn't realize this. So Pavilions attack says that if a stadium in play is there, it does 60 more damage. And in this case, its weakness is to dark. Like dark has a weakness to grass. So me killing his Marnie's Grimmsnarl might happen in this turn. So 240 plus 80, so it'll be taken out. But I still don't have any bench Pokemon. So if he can manage to take on my Vivillon in the next turn, he still wins. Oh wait, my bad. What happened? I thought it
240
was
was
on
the damage.
240.
Yeah, and 40 was already there, so it was only 280.
Oh, only 40 was there. I thought there was more. My bad.
I think should we
Showed up.
continue the deck? Should I like, or do you want to close the game itself so we can start another? Because I think
Yeah, we can close the game.
Okay. I think
It
Decidueye
showed
should.
me 240 damage, and you had only 40.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
only
he
had
had
Some
40.
40.
some glitch in mine. It showed him his damage as 80.
Oh,
Okay,
weird.
cool. Yeah, we can close this then. Yeah.
So someone was earlier asking about energy, right? Like this is another way. So Grimmsnarl's ability just like searches the energy and attaches it into play. So that's why it's relatively consistent. You don't really need much. As soon as you evolve, you're ready to attack.
The actual TCG championship is like this only, or is it like TCG pocket type?
No, it's like this only. Yeah, the world
So
championships and stuff is this only.
Okay.
Pocket is a completely different game. It's not there in official
Yeah,
champions or official tournaments yet. I think they're starting it eventually. But yeah,
yeah.
this is the
Currently,
original version of the card game.
if I remember correctly, I think there have been like pocket side events at bigger
Yeah.
tournaments, but the main
Yeah.
tournament is still the main TCG. I
So
think
Pocket
pocket
is
was
just a
basically
light
like a
mini
yeah.
version of TCG Live, and whatever cards you get in Pocket are not present in person. Like you cannot buy those cards physically anywhere. They're not printed at all by the Pokemon company.
Has anyone played Pult? I think
Yeah,
Pult played, no?
I don't have Pult ready. Anyone
Then I
else
think.
wants to hop on?
I have. Yeah, sure.
Okay, if you have Pult as
I
well, I can start with Team Rocket as well. Also, I think Team Rocket hasn't been
Uh,
played as well, no?
guys, I think Savan is also here. Ends Reshiram. He can also join in for a game.
Oh yeah, sure, sure. Go ahead.
Oh, sure. Then I think we should let him join. I'll leave.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
Savan is
ahead.
here already. He's been on stream from the start. So
Cool, cool. Go ahead, go ahead.
it's yeah, Savan's here. Savan, do you wanna share your screen if you want?
Yeah, cool. One sec. Let me just start this game.
Cool.
I'm not here to support the violence. I am the violence.
what was that?
That that was my sorry. That's a Nitro thing. Whenever I join a voice chat, something plays. Wait, can you guys see it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Am I
it's screen is
sharing my
visible.
screen? Am I not sharing my screen?
Yeah,
you
it's
are.
visible.
Awesome.
Who's playing against Savan?
Oh, I thought you're playing. So do you want me to log in?
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I thought Devansh and Savan were playing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Have the Pearl deck as well,
Okay,
right?
sure, sure.
Because it has really good
Yeah,
mechanics.
is it going to end badly for me? Do I have him here? Did he accept my friend request? Yes, he has. Okay. Wait, I don't want to use Cynthia.
Give me a sec. It's forcing me to accept the reward.
No, not yet. Wait, I'll give.
Oh, the ladder reset. That's why.
Yeah, okay, someone's restarting. Devansh is restarting.
No, I'm not restarting. It's just making me select all, like accept all the rewards and stuff for the. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
that's what it did to me also.
Okay, okay. Cool. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Let's, let's see.
Ops deck. Huh? Nice.
Yeah, but this I've never actually had to start off with Snorlax.
Nice.
I don't want to. Do I have Switch in this deck?
What is Devansh running? Pulp play skin, no?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh shit. Okay.
I've actually not come across a lot of Ops decks.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I don't think I was very fond of it either. Like I just started playing this for like a week now.
Okay.
Dude, I really want this card. I need this card. The
What?
Journey
Journey
Together
Together.
stamp.
I have the regular one, but I don't have the. This is from the pre-release kit.
Yeah.
One? That's fine.
Um,
Oh, cool. Is everyone running Blaziken in that full tech?
Yeah. Literally
this
everyone
is
on live is playing it.
good.
I feel like I just started seeing this combination once I joined the group.
Bro, I can't see two of my cards. Ah, okay, there we go.
A lot of Mega Venusaur, Mega Meganium, Ogopon decks also.
What they have Blaziken now?
No. I mean, that's another very
Okay.
common deck.
Okay, the trending decks. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw this deck with Sachin first.
Uh, hello. Savan, are you coming for the tournament?
I'll show up. I probably won't play though.
Okay. You could maybe help judge or something.
Yeah, probably. I don't have a deck yet, so I don't know if my deck is like going to reach here by then or not. I hope it does. If it does, I'll sign up. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna come and like hang out.
Done.
Did any of you guys get your hands on Chaos Rising?
I did get a couple of PC ETBs.
You go what?
PC ETBs?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I think I got disconnected again.
The voice was from the game.
So for me, it just says reconnect. I don't know. Something happened. I just
The game or Discord?
The game. Look
both.
at his
Now I'm
screen.
back on Discord, but I think the game is still disconnected.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was it. Okay, -1 for public humiliation.
I
Zero
think Devan
damage
got
with.
very spotty network.
So this should reset tomorrow, right? We should start looking at Chaos Rising from tomorrow or something. Or is it from when is it coming out?
No, the
24th or
Chaos Rising
25th?
is May something. No, end of May. I
May
think.
something. Today is tomorrow's release date of Ascended Heroes bundles.
Oh, then this is going to like restart again. The same thing.
Yeah, same thing. We're now
We'll
gonna
have
get
like I think it'll be like a quick season or something, whatever that's called, the
Do you want to
smaller one.
take over? I don't know. It's taking time for me. Maybe just play for a bit. I'll try to reconnect.
Yeah, I can join.
Okay, you join. I'll send the request over to you.
Done. Nikhil, are we still good on YouTube?
Yeah, bro. It's still streaming on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, Sagar is there. On YouTube, he's
Blissful.
watching us.
Nice.
Blissful is there.
Nikhil, right now there's only one guy watching, and that's me.
Okay, someday the video will be useful. But it's gonna be a long ass video. New content is available. Please restart the game to update.
I
Did the
already
Oh,
did.
okay.
ladder end?
Who is this, Ryan?
Yeah, I think my ladder just ended, so it's asking me to restart
When
the
was the
game.
last time you played? It might be because of the update.
I
Yeah,
just
so you need to
updated the
update.
game.
Okay, so if
Okay.
you've updated, then you'll spend the next couple of minutes collecting all the rewards from the season that just ended.
Oh shit.
Then come, bro. I'll play one match.
Okay, hold on. I'll cancel this and I'll send it to you.
You guys want to do mini tournament?
I would love to, but Maybe not right now. I might need to drop off. I have an early day
Oh,
tomorrow.
oh shit, it's
What
11.
happened?
I walk at 5:30.
Oh shit, yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah, I also need to wake up early tomorrow.
Oh, I'm already ready. I don't have to collect anything.
Are you guys planning on meeting this weekend?
No.
Not sure yet. But
I'm
I'm
I
game
Wait,
to
I'm
play.
in
who am I sending the request to? Nikhil only, right?
Yeah.
Nikhil, are you joining or should I join?
Okay,
Yeah,
he's
I
here.
think Nikhil's on. So, yeah.
Previously, I've won 2 tosses. I never win tosses.
Devansh has this really cool. He doesn't use a coin. He has a dice that has heads and tails on it.
That's it. Out.
Pretty cool.
Nice.
That's
Oh, fun
literally
fact,
easy.
but mostly in tournaments, people just use dice because the
Nice.
coin is a bit more fiddly.
Yeah.
Grass. Oh, isn't the Zacian resistant to grass?
Sure. Is it?
I think so. It's like -30.
Wait for a bit. Don't.
Okay, this is happy.
Zacian is it?
Most metal Pokemon are, I think.
Yep, -30.
Savan's game is stuck, I think.
Yeah, I think my app froze.
Ah, shit.
I think it's a bad time to play or something.
They just did an update.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna close Discord and see.
Okay, Nikhil, let's play.
Yeah.
Sending you a request.
I'm not here to support the violence. I am the violence.
Yeah, that's my app. I think one of you guys should just like continue or something.
I've sent Nikhil a request. Nikhil, you got it?
Yeah. I've logged in.
Okay.
Okay, guys, it's been fun. I think I'm gonna drop off.
Cool. See you, Devansh. Thanks for joining.
See you. Fun
See
time.
you.
Catch you guys soon.
Bye bye.
I'm
Good night.
traveling over the
Bye.
weekend, so I may not be able to meet up, but maybe the following weekend.
Cool. Also, I'll text you guys about the venue stuff.
Sure. Cool. Good night.
Thanks.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
I think last game for me also, guys. Got up.
Yeah.
Call it a
Same.
night.
Oh, it'll be the same type of match like yesterday. Pad. That deck is so.
Jeez.
Still not enough. Oh. One more. Oh. Okay. Hmm.
Nikhil, does multiple grass growing energies stack?
Yep. This one's what? 210. Now it's 20, 22, 40.
Audible?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me? Bro, can you hear me?
You are audible,
Yeah,
Nikhil.
man, we can. I sort of like it's breaking, but I can hear you. I can't hear Ryan though.
I
Bro,
cannot hear Nikhil at all. Can you guys hear me?
can you hear me?
Yeah, you are also audible. Both of you are audible to us.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Basically, this
I just
gives
want to know,
20
does
HP.
growing grass energy stack? Like,
It does. So
the
this
more you
one's
do, does
210
HP increase,
HP and it
reduce?
has 20. So it's 250 now. It was 210. Now it's 250.
Were you able to hear Ryan?
I don't think you can hear me.
Bro, Ryan, so basically I get to plus 20 HP. So I attach 2, so it's at 250, 20 HP. I don't know if he heard it.
Alakazam versus Decidueye would be a very slow game, no? Every turn, Decidueye is like the Vivillon is.
Horrible. Decidueye absolutely destroys this deck.
Yeah, you are able to build as a 16, 17 cards, and Vivillon comes and like, okay, bye bye.
Horrible. Yeah, I can't hear Nikhil at all. Maybe ask him to cut the YouTube stream and then